Hey guys, this is Pyko here. I'm a new member of the studio, and for my first video, we'll be going through the top 5 upcoming MMORPG mobile games. We're gonna be kicking things off with Genshin Impact. Yeah, you heard me, Genshin Impact. It is one of the most anticipated games for 2020. Genshin Impact is an open-world action RPG developed by miHoYo, a Chinese company who is most known for the game Honkai Impact. If you love the game The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, you'll definitely love this game, as Genshin Impact was actually inspired by it. You'll definitely get a sense of The Legend of Zelda when you start playing the game. The game is set in a fantasy world called Teyvat. In this world, you'll be a traveler exploring on new adventures with friends who have different abilities. Gameplay wise, you have the option to choose from 30 characters, each with the ability to control one of the 7 natural elements. Multiplayer is an element of the game, but you can also play the game solo, which gives you the chance to try a variety of character combinations consisting of 4 characters that you can swap between whenever. To progress in the game, you need to know the strength and weaknesses of different characters to decide which is best for certain situations. With the final beta test now closed, the game is set to launch this year before October. There will be more videos relating to the game as we get closer to launch date, so definitely be on the lookout. Next onto the list we have Gran Saga, another new upcoming cross-platform anime-style MMORPG. Gran Saga is developed by NPIXEL using Unreal Engine 4 technology. It was announced in late 2019, but is on track to be released in South Korea sometime this year. There is no official release date for other servers, but hopefully soon. One of the most promising features compared to the other games is the grand weapon system. With a roster of 20 weapons revealed, these will provide different playstyles for players who prefer something different. There are some parts of the gameplay where it looks like you can change the weapon mid-game, which would be a cool feature. We'll have to wait for more information as 3 trailers have only been released. There's little to no information of character customization and skill development. Although there isn't much, the fighting graphics from the trailer look pretty awesome. Next on the list we have Ragnarok. Project Ragnarok is a brand new AAA open world MMORPG created by NetEase. There's no official launch date as it was only announced a couple of months ago, so it's still pretty new. The game is inspired by Norse mythology, set in a stunning open world with real-world interactions. Inside the game, players assume the role of a hero summoned to the mortal world to help stop destruction of Ragnarok. Note that this is only the cinematic trailer and may not actually reflect what the game will look like when you're playing. If anything, it might actually be something different. Although only the cinematic trailer for the game has been released, NetEase is one of the largest internet and video game companies in the world. We're gonna have to wait till NetEase reveals more information regarding the game before we start looking the other way. Besides, the trailer looks amazing, visually aesthetic. Look at the moves. Hopefully these will transition to what the game will look like when we're actually playing. From what the trailer suggests, the game seems to utilize full action combat, and if this is the actual gameplay in-game, then this will definitely be something we're gonna want to check out when it gets launched. Looks like the mage successfully captured and tamed the beast here. I wonder if it becomes the mount. That would be pretty cool. Next game on the list we have Project Odin. On the theme of Norse mythology, Project Odin is another open world MMORPG. First revealed last August of 2019, is developed by Lionhearts Studio, based out of South Korea. The game is powered by Unreal Engine 4 and is scouted as the first mobile game to use 3D scan and motion capture for realistic and immersive play. Therefore, when you're in game, the graphics will look amazingly realistic. Project Odin is set to be released this year in South Korea with no official date announced though. Global release is yet to come. In Project Odin, you can expect the traditional MMORPG features that one can expect in an MMO game, like mounts, dungeons, instant dungeons, boss battle, party system, and much more in-game. The classes you can play are Sorcerer, Priest, Rogue, and Warrior. There is most likely to be a PvP related to it, but there are still a lot of unknowns. I personally love Norse mythology and love the graphics, so I'll be looking forward to it. Last on the list we have Tower Fantasy. Tower Fantasy is a brand new open world ARPG, crafted with, once again, Unreal Engine 4. The game is produced by Chinese developer Hotta Studio, and although there's no official release date yet, pre-registration has already started, with the link in the description down below. There's definitely some similarities between Legend of Zelda and PSO 2, or even Genshin Impact. The environment and graphic look stunning. There seems to be a decent amount of character customization, although it's sort of expected nowadays with any MMORPG. But there's a lot of options here. The customization piece here and character creation is definitely something that would differentiate themselves compared to Genshin Impact. Looks like there's going to be also aerial combat. This combat component here would be really cool for any guild wars and battles, but looks like it could be a combination of both regular combat along with aerial combat, which would be pretty interesting. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, as there will be additional trailers for each game coming out in the future. Let me know which game you will be most interested in the comments down below. We'll be looking forward to seeing you guys inside the game. Happy gaming!